Greetings, good to be with you. Again, Monsignor Ken here as we continue our weekly lessons to learn some of the most important things that we should know about our faith. And of course, I brought my good friend, Murphy. Hi, kids. So you want to tell everybody what we're going to talk about this week? Because last week it was that God loves me, which means God loves you. So what are we going to talk about this week? God created us. He created everything. That's right. God created the world. And sometimes, and maybe even hear it in school, some people say that God couldn't have created everything. And that's just plain silly. That's like saying that someone whom you love, someone who's very special to you, it's like saying they don't exist because you can't prove it. And you think to yourself, well, I can see them. I can talk to them. I know they're real. And just the same way, we know not only that God is real, but that he made everything around us. And because he made everything around us, and it comes from God, everything that he makes is good. The world is good. I'm good. You're good. And it's important to remind ourselves of that, because if I know that God created everything and that he made me and I'm good and he made you and you're good, that also knows that each and every one of us has a purpose in life. It may take some time before we figure out where I really fit in, but everybody fits into the world. And that's why we learn what we do in our faith, because so many people, they don't know what their purpose is in life. They don't know what they belong. Well, God tells us that he has a purpose, a calling for each of us. And so as you learn more and more about our faith, we're going to learn more and more ways that God shows us how we fit in and how we are important to him. Now I want you to take a moment and think about something in your life, the most awesome thing that you can remember. And if you think of that, that's only something very, very small compared to God. I remember one time, many, many years ago, I went to Florida, way down in southern United States. And we went out to the beach at night. And because we were out at the beach, there were no stores, there were no lights. And I looked up at the sky and I could see stars, more stars than I had ever seen in my life. And I read in school about the Milky Way. But when I looked at the sky that night, I could actually see the Milky Way. And I remember just standing there looking up, being absolutely awestruck at what I was seeing. And I thinking to myself, my goodness, if God made all of that, how much greater than that must he be? God is awesome. He created us, he created everything, and we have a purpose and we all fit in. Now last week I talked about that every home should have a crucifix. Well, this week I also want to suggest that maybe every home should have a picture. Here we have the Sacred Heart of Jesus and Mary, our mother. It would be wonderful if every Catholic home also had a picture of Jesus and a picture of Mary, our mother. Again, it reminds us of our family of faith and that God is watching over us and God is with us in our home. So remember, God created everything. He created you, and you're special, and you have a purpose, and you fit in to the world. God bless, and we'll see you next week.